Babies born at full term experience nurturing, positive sucking experiences in womb. After birth, they continue to enjoy being with their mother and breastfeed. However, babies born preterm face unique challenges in the neonatal unit. They lack the readiness to feed at birth due to their developmental immaturity. They are separated from their mothers, not only devoid of natural feeding experience, but also undergo unpleasant oral experiences such as various tubes and tapes being placed in and around their mouth. These stressful experiences leave a permanent mark in memory of developing brain, manifesting as neurodevelopmental problems such as aversion to oral feeding, difficulty in chewing, delayed speech, or adverse effects on cognition. Preterms also face challenge of growth failure, as they are born with limited nutrient stores. Thus, goal of feeding management of preterms is to make feeding as close to the natural experience and prevent growth failure. Early optimal nutrition significantly improves growth and neurodevelopment outcomes for small and sick preterm babies. Involving the mother or family in the neonatal unit provides a positive environment and sets the stage for long-term feeding success. Preterm babies who cannot be fed and need 4 fluids should be provided. Oral care with mother's colostrum 3 to 4 times daily. Minimal enteral nutrition, i.e. small amounts of mother's milk every 4 to 6 hours via tube. This helps to mature baby's intestinal function. Growing preterms may remain on tube feeds for long periods until ready to breastfeed. Feeding tube insertion and fixation is a very unpleasant experience. This needs to be done very gently. As tube bypasses mouth, baby does not get to smell or taste her own mother's milk. Tube feeding deprives baby of learning to feed naturally. We can minimize the negative experiences of tube feeding by practicing tube feeding during kangaroo mother care. Allowing baby to suckle on mother's clean finger dipped in milk while being tube fed. Non-nutritive sucking. Here baby suckles on an empty breast for 2 to 5 minutes before, during, or after tube feeding. Oromotor stimulation before tube feeding can be taught to mother. With a clean finger soaked in her expressed milk, mother starts by stroking baby's bottom lip so that baby opens mouth. Then she places her finger in baby's mouth up to front 1/3 or middle of tongue and gently presses down, encouraging baby to start sucking. A clean cloth dipped in mother's milk may be placed by baby's side and changed 4 to 6 hourly. As baby reaches 33 to 34 weeks, her suck, swallow, and breathing coordination is fairly established. Once stable and gaining weight on tube feeds, she is graduated to direct breastfeeding. Some units practice katori or paladi feeding before direct breastfeeding. Feeding can be made a very soothing experience if feeding environment is stress-free with minimal noise and dim light. Feeding is cue-based and infant-driven. Feed only when baby is calm and not when stressed. Caregiver engages with baby through eye contact or talking. It is very important to counsel and support mother to start milk expression as early as within first hour but not later than 6 hours after birth of her preterm baby. This is to be followed by regular milk expression 8 or more times a day, even if baby is not being fed. Mothers must be regularly talked to, their confidence built, and encouraged to participate in their baby care, including prolonged periods of KMC. All these efforts distress mother and baby and ensure a continued breast milk supply for the baby, promising these small and sick newborns will survive and thrive.